What brings you to Harvard Arab Weekend? What is your story? You can open your eyes now. Welcome to HAW TALKS. My name is Aya Darwaze, and I'm a senior here at the college. As a firm believer in the power of storytelling to enact change, this is the second year that I chose to get involved with HAW TALKS. My hope is that you will not only listen very carefully to the four incredible speakers that will present to you tonight, but also that you will think about their stories and think about how they relate to your own personal stories. And more importantly, think about how you can be a part of this ripple movement and enact social change. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce my first speaker of the night, James Garrett. James is an American residing in Jordan currently, working on his nonprofit, Think Unlimited. Please allow me to welcome James.
Thank you, Aya. I'd like to start my talk tonight with a simple question. What makes you mad? What is that thing that gets under your skin? That problem that you can't stop talking about that keeps you up at night? For some of you, it may be the mixing of money and politics. For others, it might be the discrimination experienced at U.S. airports. Still others, it may be something as simple as traffic. I know some of you will have to wrestle with some nasty traffic tomorrow morning to get here. It may be sexual harassment, it may be workplace discrimination. And I know a lot of you will lie awake at night wondering how the kind of suffering that goes on in the world in places like Syria can just go on and on. For me, in 2008, it was what my country was doing overseas in Iraq. I don't need to remind most of you what was happening in 2008, but this was the end of the Bush years. And I was newly married, and my wife and I were just done with what was happening overseas. We were sick and grossed by the gross caricature that had been painted about the Middle East, about Arabs, about Muslims. And without ever having lived in the Middle East, we didn't know any more than what we could read in books and the few friends that we had. So in order to try to understand this part of the world that was foreign to us better, we decided to take a big step in our life. We joined Peace Corps, and we moved across the world to Jordan. As I'm sure you can imagine, those first few months, we were living in a small village outside of a town called Mafraq, about a 4,000 person village, living with the host family. And we had a lot of assumptions that were completely shattered. A lot of things that we just didn't ever expect were part of our experience. And we learned slowly what people who had been painting with these broad strokes in our country were really like. One of the things as Peace Corps volunteers that we started doing was working in the education system. And this thing that keeps you up at night, this problem that you care about, interestingly has a way of changing over time. And so for me, this, while we were working with our students, my problem, the thing that started keeping me up at night, was the fact that the hundreds of students that we worked with hated school. And I can't blame them, because most of their experience of education was defined by rote memorization. And more, all around the world, the same thing is happening. So many bright, passionate, energetic, optimistic young people, in part of a system, no fault of their own, was utterly, utterly failing them. Learning a skill set that, as we all know, is basically obsolete, which is how to memorize stuff. And so I couldn't stop thinking about it. How was it possible that a system like education, this thing that was supposed to inspire and ignite and create innovation and critical thinking, was absolutely killing it? And I couldn't stop thinking about it. So we started small, my wife and I. And the first summer we were there, we started this program, a summer program called Brain Camp, where we were trying to work on basic sort of critical and creative thinking with the young people that we worked with in a way that was engaging and interesting and fun. There's a big story in between there and where we are now, but I don't have time to tell it. Now we run our own nonprofit called Think Unlimited, and we work primarily in universities, offering a year-long course on creativity and innovation. But we've been wrestling with this question of how education can be a catalyst for igniting the unlimited potential of Arab youth. And I won't say we've found a silver bullet or a magic pill, but there's a few things that we've learned along the way. And the first is that the future of the region sits squarely within the youth bulge. As an organization, we decided that we had to take a dramatic step and actually stop trying to use adults as mediators to reach youth and actually go directly to youth themselves. So what we do is we hire young, talented, highly educated diaspora talent, and we bring them to Jordan for a year to be our teachers in this program. And I'm telling you, there's something magic that happens when you take that adult authority figure out of the classroom and you allow students to just be with someone that's closer to their age. All of a sudden, they're willing to say what's actually on their mind. All of a sudden, they're willing to take risks without that sense or fear of being corrected, and it's absolutely transformative. The second thing that we've learned is that you have to meet students where they are. You have to give them a voice and ask them what they care about. So we start our course, much as I did today, asking the question, what makes you mad? What are the problems? What's the problem? What's the thing that you care about most in the world? If there's one thing you could change, what would it be? And their thoughts are often frustrated and hopeful and disillusioned and idealistic. But the important thing is that they're their thoughts, and they're the things that they care about. Most importantly, they're done being handed solutions from those around them. They want to create their own solutions and do it in their own way. The third thing that we've learned is that they want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. They want to be a part of a movement. Not only do they want to create change, they want to create big change, and they want to do it together. So I want you to imagine if every young person from Morocco to Iraq took ownership over a single problem, just one problem that they cared about, and actually created a solution for it. It may be small. Maybe a program, maybe an after-school mentoring program, or maybe a seatbelt awareness campaign, or maybe a YouTube video promoting volunteerism. But imagine the sheer power and possibility of 100 million solutions across the Arab world, driven and created by Arab youth. I want to end my talk with some of the solutionaries that we're honored and lucky to work with, which are some of our own diaspora facilitators, and share with you their vision for the future of the Arab world.
I'm Angela, and I'm an Arab.
I am Reem, and I'm an Arab.
I'm George, and I'm an Arab.
I'm Michelle, and I'm an Arab.
I am Farah, and I am Arab.
I'm Shahad, and I'm an Arab.
I'm Sarah, and I'm an Arab.
I'm Ahmed, and I'm an Arab.
I'm Maria, and I'm an Arab.
I'm Samia, and I'm Arab.
I'm Jamila, and I'm an Arab.
We've been called
troublemakers,
uneducated,
violent,
a liability,
confused,
unprepared,
lazy, too religious,
not religious enough,
terrorists,
a problem.
A problem.
We are not a problem.
We are the solution.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time to think differently about the future of the Arab world.
We are the future of the Arab world.
We are Arab youth.
100 million strong.
100 million strong.
100 million strong.
Creating 100 million solutions.
100 million solutions.
We are solutionaries.
The Middle East's new revolutionaries.
Only we can create lasting, positive change in the Arab world.
We are working to create 100 million initiatives
that will build the reimagined societies in which we want to live.
I'm Angela, and I'm a solutionary.
I am Reem, I am a solutionary.
I'm George, and I'm a solutionary.
I'm Farah, and I'm a solutionary.
I'm Michelle, and I'm a solutionary.
I'm Shahad, and I'm a solutionary.
I'm Sarah, and I'm a solutionary.
I'm Maria, and I'm a solutionary.
I'm Ahmed, and I'm a solutionary.
I'm Jamila, and I'm a solutionary.
I'm Samia, and I'm a solutionary.
I'm Maria, and I'm a solutionary.
I started out this talk by asking the question, what makes you mad? What's your problem? But the real question is, what's your solution? What is that idea that you have for how to make the world better? After this talk, I want all of you to join me and have your picture taken, much as you saw in the video, with what your idea is for how you can change the world, and upload it to your social media platform of your choice with the hashtag 100 million solutions. Because the thing is, everybody cares about something. Please join us and show the world that you care enough to do something about it. Thank you.